welcome to this video, and this is going to be the first in my end of the year collection and declutter series. So here we have kind of like my odds and ends, miscellaneous stuff. We have loose potted pigments. We have potted gel eyeshadow things and glitters, and lashes, mascara, bases, pencils, eye pencils, so a myriad of eye-related things. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put all this stuff off to the side and come back with one little item set at a time. Okay, so first we have mascaras. These are the ones I've already, trashed, I guess. They're empties I've used up over the first part of the year, the last part of last year, so we already know these ones are done for. This is the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lash from Charlotte Tilbury. This was a single I carried around in my purse. And then we have these three from Essence. These are from a Disney Princess collection. Obviously, I got them in a bundle off of Amazon. I normally buy a bundle of Essence/Princess mascaras at the end of every year, beginning of the new year, either in December or January. I buy a pack of them because they tend to last me, especially when I interuse them with other things. So those three are used up and trash. And then we have this one that also is going to be trashed now. This was one I bought this year, I think, along with this one. And this one is still open and new, so I'm going to use this one. And this is the purple one, the Sculpted Volume, and this is the pink one, Curl and Volume. And honestly, as far as any of the Lash Princess mascaras, I would say the only difference is the brush. I don't notice much of a difference in the actual formula. It's just the brush shape. So, I mean, it's whatever brush shape you personally prefer. I don't mind any kind of brush shape on mascara. I have naturally really dark and longer eyelashes, so, you know, it's just a thing. And then I have my Batskara Scooby-Doo from Glamlight. This is actually, I didn't like it very much, but I did use it for a few months, and then I emptied the container out, and this is actually the Besame Cream mascara. I squeeze it into empty tubes like this. That's also what I've done with this Besame Marilyn Monroe collab collection, is I've also put the same cream mascara into this. So it's a very watery kind of formula, very vintage inspired. Not the easiest to use, but I do like how subtle and buildable it is on the lashes without getting too goopy. So of course I'm keeping those at the moment too. And I am keeping this. I need to buy another one. I think this one's almost empty. These two I use for travel. I normally put this cream mascara in it, but honestly, I think I'm ready to throw them away. And I'll just carry a big one with me when I go places because they're just, you know, these are old. This is the bottle is the Fenty Beauty mascara. I don't know the name of it. Full Frontal in Cause I'm Black. And then this one is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is a Long Brag Volumizing Mascara. And again, these haven't been those actual mascaras in a long time. It's just, that one's really, really old if it's that dried out. So I'm going to throw those away as well. Then we have this from Revlon. This is the Soft Fierce. This actually, I think, had some of the Besame Cake mascara in it, but I haven't used it in forever. Yeah, gross. And I don't like this kind of wand. I don't like that. I like bristles. I don't like the plastic things. I don't really like my mascara to look too gunky and goopy, so I'm just going to throw this tube away as well. And then these two, same kind of thing, is I use these as travel. And I think I'm going to keep one of them to use like that. So which one of these is going to be the easiest to clean? Okay. this one. And these are two from Charlotte Tilbury, but it's two samples of their different mascaras, so the brushes are different. But I'm going to keep this one. I like this brush a little better. And then these are my brushes I use sometimes. I'm just going to put those over here. And then this came in the Glamlight Barbie collab collection. This is an eyeliner that I have not ever opened until now. Okay, and it's brush tip. I don't really use eyeliner, but I don't have anything like this in my collection at the moment either. So I might keep that. All right, so that means out of 15 mascaras, I have decluttered I'm throwing them away. All of these. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's 10 going in the trash, and that means we're keeping 5. And then, of course, this Glamlight eyeliner, which this isn't where I keep eyeliner. I think I just threw it in here because it looked like a mascara when I was organizing things. All right, we're gonna go on to the next. All right, so next up, we have eyeliners and eyeliner adjacent things, and this is the one I don't know if I'm keeping it or not, but I saved it to put with the rest of my eyeliners. This is, of course, my sharpener. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 products here. I'm going to kind of group these. And as you can tell, probably from last year, I don't think I've used any of these at all. Okay, I take that back. I think I've used these 3 in my waterline at least a couple times each. Let me see. That one looks slightly used. Ooh, but it's also kind of broken. Okay, so I've used that one. I have not used that one this year. And I haven't used this one either. Okay, so that is not good. I have not used that one. And I have not used this one. Okay, so these ones I haven't even used at all, it doesn't look like. So I've had these for 2 or 3 years now. I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter these but I am gonna keep this purple one because I do see myself using that one. All right, and then all these ones from Besame Cosmetics, I am going to keep because even though each collection has the exact same brown and the exact same white, and I do not use them. Well, I have used them. I just haven't used them much. So the ones in the bronze are from the I Love Lucy collection, and the ones in the black are from the Marilyn Monroe collection, neither of which are available anymore. But I do think Besame sells these pencils just in their regular package on their website. And this is the soft eyeliner pencil. Yeah, but I'm going to keep these. These 2 are, again, in white, and then these 2 are in brown, and I think they're actually different browns. I think this one is, yeah, this one's more cool toned, and this one's warmer. So at least with these 2, they are actually kind of different. And I don't know what color for sure they are. They don't say on this packaging. Yeah, they don't say on this packaging. So, but yeah, I'm going to keep those because even though I don't use them often, they were collab pieces. And anyway, okay, so this is actually a piece of Helen's makeup history. This is a Lancome eyeliner my aunt gave me probably 15 years ago. I would say I was probably 10 or 11 when she first gave this to me. She also gave me a couple lipsticks at that time that I still have. And this is just very dry. It was an eyeliner eyeshadow situation, and it's the exact same color on both sides. One of them used to have a sharper point. It does not anymore. Both shades are in Azure Diamant, which I believe is Blue Diamond. But yeah, this is just something I keep to keep. I don't wear this on my eyes because it is so old and gross, and again, it's very dry. It does not work. But this is sentimental to me, so I am going to keep it. And then lastly, we have this from Fenty. This is a liquid eyeliner pencil. Ooh, yeah. And it's a brush tip. And this one is like a dippy one. I don't know. I don't like how liquidy it is. Ooh, but it is blacker. It's harder for me to use one like this. But that Glamlight one is definitely more of like a cool black, whereas the Fenty one is kind of like almost brown based. It's interesting. This is the Fly Liner in 'Cause I'm Black, and I have no idea what color this is. Glamlight doesn't typically name their things. I think I'm going to keep both of those. I don't see myself using them, any if at all. Okay, yeah, but the Glamlight one dries down rather matte, and the Fenty one's still shiny. Interesting. I'm still going to keep them both, I think. Alright, so that, oh, here. That means, I only decluttered 4, and I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm keeping 8 and decluttering 4. So, not as good as, before, but, you know, we're still managing. Alright, and here we are. We have 15 of these loose potted eyeshadows and glitters that are kind of in their own little container. Ooh, I say 15, but I know I have one more somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Okay. Oh, I think this is it, actually. Okay, so yeah, this is all of them, I think. So I'm definitely keeping... Well, here, let's take them out. So we have these 2 diamond dusts, these 2 things. These are kind of the wet ones. These are glitters, and then these products are dry. So I think that's kind of how we're gonna go about this. Okay, so I'm definitely keeping my 2 Urban Decay Moon Dusts. I use these like my ColourPop Super Shocks, which I will show probably in this video as well. So I'm going to keep both of these. I have this one in Cosmic and this one in Space Cowboy. And forgive me if I don't swatch all of these. That would just take too long, and I don't have that kind of time. And I know what they look like, so I don't need to take the time deciding. Okay, this is one I know is used up. Very dry. Oh, actually, it's not. Oh my god. Okay, well, fuck, that makes this so much harder. Okay, why is that still wet? These are notorious for drying up, and I've had this for like 5 years. And I was sure this was dried up the last time I used it. Okay, well, this is Perla, or Perlina, from the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow collection. I don't think they make these anymore. This one is absolutely stunning. I've had several of these, and I've had to throw all the others away. But this one is still going strong. This one has a bunch of, like, multicolored glitter particles, and I guess I'm keeping this. I just feel like if it's still performing that well after all these years, I have to keep it. Alright, and so then the moment of truth. I have these from ColourPop from their Star Wars collection. This one is in Astromech, and this is kind of a silvery purple. These are their Jelly Much liquid shadows. Yeah, and this one's basically dried up. Ooh, it is completely dried up. Okay, so Yeah, this one was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, but as it is gone, alas, it is dead. I could revive them. I might go ahead and keep them and see if I can revive them. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. And if I don't use them, well, I have used these this year. I did use these twice at the beginning of the year. Let me see about this one. This one is in the shade Protocol, and this one is kind of a yellow gold. Ooh, this one is so dry. Ah. Ooh, I said it was dry. This one's still... Ooh, this one's still wet. Okay, it is getting drier, but... Okay, well... Alright, so I guess I'm going to go ahead, and since this one still works, I think I'll just keep both of them and see if I can't make Astromech work. But that is, like, absolutely a stunning gold shade, is it not? Like, it kind of has, like, a silvery blue base with that, like, yellow gold flip. It's just unique. Okay, so that helped not at all. Okay, let me baby wipe myself off. And I use baby wipes to remove makeup off of my arms and hands. I don't use them on my face. I don't use wipes at all on my face. But I find for like removing makeup off my skin and clothes, there's nothing better than a baby wipe. Okay. So then I have this one from Cloud Chaser Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Moonstruck. I don't know what these are, but these are like their flakies. Let's see if this one is still wet or not. I haven't used this one a ton. I did just get it at the beginning of this year though. Okay, it's beautiful. But it's like a wet flaky. It's like flakies, except it has its own sticky stuff mixed into it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. So out of this little tub, I kept all 6 of the things in here. So far we've decluttered nothing, which I really don't see myself decluttering anything out of this. This is stuff I don't use often, but I do want it when I need it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep all of these because these were super fucking expensive and I don't use them often, but these keep. Since they don't have a binder in them, they don't really go bad. So this is Goblin from Cloud Chaser. And all these are from the Inslee Rain Midsummer Dream collection. This is Winter Aura. These are their multi-chrome moon dusts. This one is Snow Moon. This one is Ice Crystal. This one is Wolf Moon. This one's my very favorite. And then this one is in Moonstone. And if you want swatches on these specifically, I have videos of them. I don't know that I'll remember. I'm filming this way in advance. So, or not way in advance. I'm probably will put these up within 2 weeks. But I'm still filming them in advance. So I don't know that I will remember to tag outside videos in the description box, but it should be easy to find. My Cloud Chaser and my Midsummer Rain, Inslee Rain, Midsummer Dream, Inslee Rain videos. Yeah, so then we have my glitters. These are from ColourPop. These two are from the Frozen 2 collection. This is the shade Waterfall. And I used these recently, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, yeah. These are still really good. I don't use these on my eyes, but I do and have used them in my hair and in other people's hair. Like, my sister was in homecoming. I've used them for some of my cousins for prom. I've used them for, like, Halloween and costume makeup. I really do recommend these if you're looking for glitter that, like, you can use in your hair and stuff, because they... Oh, yeah. They're super easy to use. And I think these are the Glitterly Obsessed. So this one is in the shade the Dark Sea. And I've had these since this Frozen 2 collection came out, and that's been like, what, 5 years ago now? And they still work very well. And this one is from the tie-dye collection in the shade Glam Rock. And again, this one's probably 5 or more years old. Super old. But okay, yeah. Still works very well. And a little goes a long way with these, so yeah. I'm gonna keep all these. So this part of the collection, we saw nothing out, so yeah, that's everything. Everything stays and nothing goes. So out of all of this, we decluttered nothing. We got nothing done here, but that's okay. I don't feel like this is completely unreasonable for this kind of product. So yeah. Alright, and so now we have eyeshadow glitters, bases, and mixing mediums. I'm gonna start by saying I am definitely keeping both of my white facial highlighters. This one's from Besame, from the Marilyn Monroe collection. I'm sorry, I still have glitter. I couldn't get it all wiped off. Swatching those was a mistake. I just warm this up on a finger and put it on my eyes, and then put a powder over it. Any white cream highlighter will work the same. And this is the Mary Kay facial highlighter. I've had this one for a long time, and this is the same thing. It's just in a squeezy tube cream formula, but I don't know. I kind of think I'm going to throw this away because it's so old. But does it still work? No, it's kind of greasy. Like, it's definitely separating in there. And it doesn't perform as well as the Marilyn Monroe one. So I think I'm going to throw this one away. Oh, wow. That's surprising. Okay. So then I have these two glitter glue situations. This one from e.l.f. is absolute trash. I don't know why I bought it. Well, I do know why I bought it. I was looking for glitter glue. And it's just, it doesn't work. I can't tell that it works. And if anything, it messes up my eyeshadow. So I'm going to throw that one away probably, because I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy at this point. And then this one from Give Me Glow is the Glow Harder Glitter Shadow Primer. And I do use this one, and I have, like, I can't for sure tell that there's a difference, but it does beat having to put water on my eyeshadows. And so if I want a wet eyeshadow look, I do use this sometimes. And then we have like some mixing mediums. This is the Glitz Fix Prime and Shine from Inslee Rain. I haven't really used this, but I kind of think it's just a potted version of the Give Me Glow. It's just a clear gel mixing medium / glitter primer glitter glue thing. So I think I'm gonna keep that because I have it, and maybe just to play around with it because I have it. And then I have this one from Cloud Chaser, and I actually have used this some, not a lot. This is a mixing medium that you're actually supposed to be able to mix with like loose pigments and stuff to make them more like creams. And I haven't used it like that, but I have used it as an eyeshadow primer. And I don't know that it works well. It makes my eyes burn if I use too much of it. But I think I'm gonna keep that one maybe as well. So we did pretty okay here. Out of 7 products, I've decluttered 2, and we're keeping 5. So, you know, we're getting places. We're getting places. All right, and then here we have my, I don't know, these are the setting sprays, yeah. So these 2 are actually empties. These are from Besame Cosmetics, and this is their Jasmine Mist, Refresh and Set. And I actually really like this. This one actually still has a little left in it I may use. This one was empty, I think, last year. I just like these bottles. They are reusable. So, you know, that's pretty cool. And I have thought about just putting like water or something in them, but I haven't done that, obviously. I just like the way they look on my dresser, honestly. And this one has a little bit, I really like this. I think it actually really works. It really helps set my face down. I do really enjoy this. I do intend to buy another one if they still have it available. This one I got recently from well, it was back in the summer, so it's been like almost 6 months ago. But this is from the Lamplight Rick and Morty collection, and I do not like this, but I will say this makes my makeup last. This is like spraying my face with hairspray, which is something that I was in theater growing up, and that is something that we did a lot, was we sprayed our faces with hairspray to keep our makeup from melting in the stage lights or sweating off or whatever. And this kind of reminds me of that. Like, this is super alcohol-y smelling. Like, I absolutely hate the way that this smells. I don't like the way it feels on my skin upon initial like spray, and it does take it a little bit to dry, but this locks my makeup in super, super well. So yeah, I don't know why I sprayed that. It smells like chemical. But I think I'm actually going to keep it and use this up before I buy another one of these, because these were like $30-something, and that's a lot for a setting spray when you're not getting very much of it. But since I have this already, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use it, because I think this performs better than these do, even though I prefer these, if that makes sense. So I have basically 2 empties and 1 keep out of 3 products. That's, 2 not in my collection anymore and 1 in it. Here we have my lashes and associated lash tools. I don't have very many of these. I have my lash tools, of course, I'm not getting rid of. This is my lash glue. It has been used. I just keep it in the box because it has the instructions on the box. But this is from Lily Lashes, and so are these tools. I got them in like a bundle set from Ulta, I think from Ulta. I got them because it was in a bundle and I wanted tools to go with my lashes. These ones are from the Besame Marilyn Monroe collection. These are the faux hair eyelashes, so these were limited edition. They do not make these anymore. You can't get them. But Besame does have a line of eyelashes if you want. I have not personally, I don't think I've used these. Okay, I have, in fact, used these. Yeah, I have used these. I have used these all of one time. I have worn lashes all of one time in my entire life, and it was when I used these, and I think that was almost a year ago now. So, I am going to keep these because they're the only eyelashes that I have, and I might use them again. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep these. Let me get these. Okay, that was kind of a struggle. And so there's another tool in here, but this is like an eyeshadow depotting tool. And then I have this one from the Bambi collection. And these look used, and it's because I attempted to use these when I ended up just using the ones from the Marilyn Monroe collection, because these ones were weird. Like, they are very, like, they have their own adhesive on them, which was strange. But these are in the shade, or in the style, Oh Dear. But I am going to keep these in case I want to use them. Honestly, I think these are probably too big for my face anyway. I have very small eyes and a very, like, small face. So, yeah, I don't know that these were the best fit for me, but I bought the whole Bambi collection several years ago, and these came with it, and I've just kept them. So, yeah, I have decluttered not a single thing from my lash drawer. On to the next. Okay, and here we have my ColourPop Super Shock collection. As you can tell, most of these are from that Disney Princess collection that I think came out 2 Christmases ago at this point. So I've had all of these for a long, long time. And I have decluttered several of them. I have given many of these to my mother. She absolutely loves these. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to see which ones are good. And if they're still good and usable, I'm going to keep them. This one is in the shade Under the Sea. And I have used this one recently. I used it back in the summer. Then we have this one that's in the shade Down in New Orleans. Okay, that one's beautiful. Oh my goodness, I need to use that one. Then we have this one, which is Touch the Sky. Okay, yeah, that one is still, ooh, beautifully wet. Ooh, gross, I hate that word. But it is. These are Super Shocks. They are putty-ish in texture. Then we have this one that's in the shade Ember. This one I don't think I've ever used. But it's beautiful. It's kind of dry though. But they have like a wet formula and then like a drier Super Shock formula. So this is in the shade Moon Daisy. That one's getting dry and not performing that well. So we're going to declutter that one. This one is in the shade A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. Ooh. That one's still wet and still beautiful. Okay, this one is in Arabian Nights. And I also used this one recently, back during the summer, at the same time I used this one, Under the Sea. But it is feeling a little dry, but that sparkle still comes out beautifully. So I'm going to keep it. Okay. Fingers are starting to get stained. Oh. This one is in the shade I See the Light. And this one's my very favorite, and this one is still super, super moist. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. Hey, buddy, you're laying on my wet wipes. Oh, kittens are weird. This is in the shade Tassel, and this one is just white. Okay. Okay, yeah, that one still performs well, which is surprising because this is the oldest. These two, I think, are the oldest shades that I have. Speaking of, this one's Frog, and I used to use this one for everything. I actually bought it because I wanted Space Cowboy from Urban Decay, and I honestly think this is a better version of Space Cowboy. It just has a more pigmented base, but I do... Oopsies. I do prefer this one. Ugh. Just a second, I had to clean off my finger. Alright, and if you notice that my fingers have a lot of red under the nails, I've been using, you've probably seen in videos, a red wash-in conditioner that kind of is like a, you know, until the next time you wash your hair, it color deposits. This is in the shade Once Upon a Dream. This one's super dry, but it still works beautifully. But yeah, so that's why I haven't scrubbed my fingers yet. Okay, and this is actually, this one, Once Upon a Dream, is one I decluttered to my mother, and then she wasn't using it, and I recluttered it into my collection. And this is How Far I'll Go. This is one of the most beautiful neutral shades. Oh my gosh, is it beautiful. Okay, and then this last one is in the shade Ice Dream. Okay, that one's getting a little dry, but oh, beautiful. Okay, so I guess the only dud one we had was Moon Daisy. So that is, yeah. Alright, so out of 13, we're keeping 12 and we're decluttering 1, which honestly kind of pleases me because there was just one straggler down at the bottom and it being uneven bothered me. But yeah, so that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The next portion of the video, I don't know for sure what part I'm filming next. I guess you'll just have to wait and pop in and see. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know if this is a part of your collection that you find really unmanageable. For me, this part of my collection, all this miscellaneous stuff, I feel is pretty reasonable, especially for what it used to be for myself. I used to have a ton more of all of these kind of things just sitting around going to waste because these aren't products I reach for often. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions down below. Goodbye.